So today I'm going to be showing you guys the fastest cars in Southwest Florida. Now all these cars go far over 300 miles an hour, which is definitely what you want to see when we're talking about the fastest car in Southwest Florida. Now two of these cars are going to be hypercars, obviously. But one of them is going to be a car that you can actually buy. You know, it's not going to be too crazy expensive like the hypercars, and you can actually purchase this car and mod it where it's able to beat some of these hypercars in races, which is crazy. Which, as crazy as it sounds, is definitely possible. So let's actually go ahead and check out what the first car is in this video. Alright, so the first car of the video is the Venom F5, and I don't think this is a surprise to any of you guys. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people in Southwest Florida know that this car is one of the fastest cars in the game, going 330 easily. But yeah, Venom F5, here's the first car. I mean, it looks sick. This is definitely, I think, the best looking out of the three. But let's actually go ahead and take this thing to the shop real quick, because I'm not gonna lie, man, these rims are looking a little hideous, I can't lie. So let's actually take this thing into the shop real quick and get a quick rim change, because I did this video a while back on this car, and you know, some comments, a lot of you guys didn't really like these rims. I at the time did like the rims, but I don't know, I'm not really feeling them right now. So let's go ahead and actually just change them real quick. Now we can obviously go for some drag slicks, but yeah, I'm not feeling drag slicks right now. We're gonna want to go with something a little bit more nice. I feel like black rims would look nice on it, or we can get supercar rims on it. And this is low-key not that bad. I'm not gonna lie, this is not that bad. But let's see street tires. I think we low-key could pop some street tires on it. This is low-key pretty clean, or we could go with this. But I think I'm gonna go with the one that has a little bit more shine, a little bit more realism in there. So I'm gonna purchase this. Suspension's a little messed up, but we're not worried about that, alright, because the point of this video is the speed. So let's take this thing out, and hold up, this low-key looks a lot cleaner. I'm not gonna lie, this looks a lot cleaner than before. Let me know what you guys think. But me personally, bro, I think this looks very clean. All right, so let's take this thing out to the road and test out the speed of this thing. Now this car has very fast acceleration, and this thing does sound also very nice, very nice. I'm pretty sure this thing has a V8. Correct me if I'm wrong, it sounds like a V8, but it could be, you know, a V10, V12, something like that. Very fast car, but based off the sound, I'm guessing it's a V8. But let's take this thing to the end of the map and do a quick speed test on it. This car is actually limited, so you unfortunately can't buy it anymore. But the other two cars in the video will not be limited, so you can definitely get it if you'd like. But this car is unfortunately completely off sale. So yeah, let's see. So I think we're gonna definitely pop this thing into traction control off mode. Yep, traction control off, and let's launch this thing. Boom. So as you guys can see, off the launch, this thing just rips. We're already at 200, 250, and we're already at 300 easily, and it's still climbing extremely fast. I'm gonna switch it to manual now, because I don't want it to shift into the next gear, because we want to top this thing out real quick. But as you can see, this car is very fast, and if you guys think this is fast for the top speed, this is not the fastest top speed in the video. All right, acceleration wise, this might be the fastest acceleration wise. I'm not too sure yet. We got to test out the other cars, but top speed wise, this thing does not have the highest top speed, which is crazy, as crazy as it sounds. You guys will see later on in the video. But let's actually move on to the next car. All right, so for the second car of the video, we have the Venom GT. Now this is another car from Venom, and I'm not gonna lie, man, Venom makes pretty fast cars. I mean, we already have 2 cars in this video out of 3 that are Venom, and they also make very nice sounding cars. All right, we'll see in a little bit. Let's actually hop in to show you guys how this thing sounds. But this car, man, it sounds amazing. All right, I'm guessing it's a V8. I have no idea. It's pretty deep, you know, it has a deep sound, which I'm guessing is V8, but I'm not too sure. But another thing also with these Venom cars, man, that I've noticed in the game is that it handles very well. I mean, it's not spinning out. All right, like I can take hard turns and it's not gonna spin out, which is great. I mean, for the speed as well, great speed and handling. But let's actually test out the speed of this car now. So let's park it up right here towards the end of the map here. We're gonna want to turn traction control off, and let's see. Boom. So off the launch, this thing is a little bit quicker than the Venom F5. It feels like it has a quicker launch, but currently, I mean, the acceleration is crazy as well. I cannot tell the difference with the acceleration between these cars. Let me know if you guys know, or which car you guys think is faster acceleration wise. But I personally can't tell, but I can tell that the GT does have a little bit of a better launch, as well as a top speed, as we saw there. So this reached about 341, while the Venom F5 reached about 3 38. So this does have a little bit of a higher top speed, so that's a little of an upside. But this car seemed to still have a little bit of juice left in it. I felt like it could have went a little bit higher with top speed if there was a little bit more map. But yeah, so far the GT does have a bit higher of a top speed, and I think the GT is overall just a little bit faster than the Venom F5. But that's it for hypercars. I mean, like I said at the beginning of the video, we do have kind of like a surprising car, which we'll see in a little bit. This next car has the highest top speed out of both cars. It's not even a hypercar. So let's actually go ahead and check out the last and final vehicle, the Ram Rebel. I know you guys were not expecting this now. I mean, it's a pickup truck, man. It's a Ram Rebel, not even a TRX. But this is actually, believe it or not, the fastest top speed in Southwest Florida. All right, this thing is crazy. All right, but this car actually has a faster top speed than the Venom F5 and the Venom GT, which is crazy. So prove it to you guys, man. Let's actually take this thing over to the end of the map and check this thing out. But this thing also does quite have an interesting build. I mean, look at the tires. You have a smaller tire in the back and a bigger tire in the front. It's interesting. All right, it's very, very interesting. Don't even question it. We're not even worried about look. Okay. Yeah, this thing also does have horrible handling, just to let you guys know, as well as horrendous brakes. Look at this. I'm slamming on the brakes right now, and yeah, you're not gonna brake. All right, you're not gonna brake how you want to. Very, very dangerous car, I'm not gonna lie. This thing's purely for speed. So let's actually launch this thing here. And also another thing, this thing has absolutely zero exhaust sound. I'm not even sure what engine this thing has. V6 maybe, V8 maybe. But yeah, this thing, you could barely even hear the exhaust. But let's launch this thing here. So boom. Not a great launch, but don't worry, because we're gonna make up for it with the top speed. All right, so far the acceleration doesn't look as fast as the Venoms, but just wait and see. All right, this thing is not slowing down anytime soon. Look right here, the Venom F5 already topped out. Boom. Right here, Venom GT already top 5, but this thing is still going strong. 360, 364, 365. That is crazy. 365. And we were still going. This thing was still wanting to go. That is crazy. And you know what? I'm gonna try to max out the speed a little bit more. Yep. All right, invisible barrier right here, and this gives us a little bit more road. So I'm gonna try to see if we can get higher than 365, because I mean, this thing didn't look like it was about to slow down at all. It was still going strong. So I just want to see how fast this thing really is. At the beginning, this thing doesn't have as fast acceleration as the Venoms, but I don't know how, man. But it's just, the top speed is crazy. 365. Let's see if we can get any higher. Are we not even gonna? Okay, 365 still. All right, so I don't know how that worked. We got a little bit more road. Maybe it was the grass, because the grass I think is a little bit slippery. Yeah, but 365 seems to be the top speed of this thing. I feel like it could reach 370 easily if we had more map. But yeah, this right here is the fastest car in the game. I mean, you can consider it the fastest car in the game. It has the highest top speed in the game. I don't know any other car that has a higher top speed than this, which is crazy. I mean, for a pickup truck, and this thing is not even 100 grand, so you can easily buy it. But look at the brakes, man. The brakes are horrible on this thing. I pressed my brakes back there, and I don't think we're gonna stop until we reach close to the barriers. Yeah, the brakes are horrible on this thing, but the speed is great. Yeah, this car surprisingly is the fastest car in the game. But that's pretty much all for today's video. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe, as it really does help out the channel. Also, comment down some video ideas on what you guys would like to see next in Southwest Florida. But that's all for today, and I will see you guys all in the next one.